Ever wondered how a small Indian state has such a rich and diverse history? Welcome to the story of Goa. Nestled on the southwestern coast of India, this pocket-sized paradise is more than just sun-soaked beaches and trance parties. Behind its vibrant culture and breathtaking landscapes lies a history that's as intriguing as its scenic beauty. Goa, the smallest state in India, has been a melting pot of cultures, religions, and foreign influences. A standout among these is the 4 centuries of Portuguese rule, which has left an indelible mark on the state's architecture, food, and even the soul of Goa, its people. This unique blend of Indian and Portuguese heritage sets Goa apart from any other region in the country. So are you ready to dive into this captivating tale of cultural confluence and historical marvels? Stay tuned as we unveil the top 10 historical facts about Goa. Starting at number 10, let's dive into Goa's ancient roots. Nestled on the western coast of India, Goa's history is as vibrant as its culture. Its earliest known rulers were the Mauryan Empire, whose influence can be traced back to the 3rd century BC. The Mauryans left an indelible mark on Goa, shaping its early political and social structures. Following the Mauryan era, the reigns of Goa were passed to the Bhojas. The Bhojas of Goa, renowned for their warrior spirit, ruled this beautiful land for over 500 years. They played a central role in establishing Goa as a significant maritime power. Their legacy is still evident in the cultural fabric of Goa. From its architectural marvels to its traditional cuisine, this ancient history sets the stage for Goa's fascinating journey through time. As we delve deeper into Goa's past, we'll uncover more intriguing facets of this coastal paradise. At number 9, we have the arrival of the Portuguese. Picture this. The year is 1510, and Portuguese explorer Afonso de Albuquerque sails into Goa's harbor, forever altering the course of history. The Portuguese, drawn by the allure of the East, were eager to establish a thriving maritime trade route. Their conquest of Goa was strategic, allowing them to secure a foothold on the Indian subcontinent. Over the next 400 years, the Portuguese influence permeated every aspect of Goan life. The architecture, a blend of Portuguese and Indian styles, is a testament to this cultural fusion. Whitewashed churches with intricate woodwork and colorful mansions dot the landscape, each a page from the past. The Portuguese also introduced new crops to Goa, including cashews and potatoes, reshaping the local cuisine. And so, the Portuguese didn't just leave behind buildings and crops, they left an entire cultural legacy. The Portuguese left an indelible mark on Goa, making it truly unique. Number 8 brings us to the spice trade that put Goa on the global map. During the 16th to 18th centuries, Goa emerged as a crucial hub in the global spice trade. Its strategic position on the western coast of India provided easy access to the Arabian Sea, making it a perfect gateway for the Portuguese, who controlled the region at the time, to link with the spice-producing regions of South Asia. The spice trade was not just about commerce or the exchange of exotic flavors. It was a catalyst for cultural exchange and geopolitical maneuvering. The Portuguese, through Goa, effectively controlled the highly lucrative spice routes between Europe and Asia. This trade dominance brought immense wealth to Goa, transforming it into a cosmopolitan trade city with a vibrant mix of cultures. So when we think of Goa, let's remember that it was not just the sandy beaches and the laid-back lifestyle. Goa's spice trade played a significant role in shaping its history and economy. Moving on to number 7 and 6, we explore the religious influences and the liberation of Goa. Immerse yourself in the 7th fact, where we delve into the religious conversions that took place during the Portuguese rule. The Portuguese arrival in the 16th century marked a significant shift in Goa's religious landscape. A fervor of religious conversions ensued, primarily to Christianity. The Portuguese rulers, driven by a zealous desire to spread their faith, implemented a policy of active proselytization. This period saw the construction of many churches, some of which stand to this day as testament to this transformative era. These conversions left an indelible mark on Goa's culture, influencing its architecture, cuisine, and even local festivals, creating a unique blend of Indo-Portuguese culture that distinguishes Goa from other Indian states. Now let's journey to our sixth fact, the liberation of Goa. After over 4 centuries of Portuguese rule, the dawn of freedom arrived for Goans in 1961. The Indian government, under Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, launched Operation Vijay, a military operation that aimed to end Portuguese rule in Goa. After a brief conflict, the Portuguese Governor-General finally surrendered on December 19, 1961, marking a new chapter in Goa's history. This day is now celebrated annually as Goa Liberation Day. The liberation of Goa was more than just a political event. It marked the end of colonial rule and the beginning of a new era of self-governance and cultural resurgence. The Goan identity, which had been shaped and reshaped over centuries of foreign rule, could now evolve on its own terms. The liberation also led to the recognition of Konkani, the mother tongue of the majority of Goans, as an official language of the state, a fact we'll delve into in our next scene. These events drastically shifted Goa's cultural and political landscape. At number 5 and 4, we have Goa's statehood and the Konkani language. Let's dive into Goa's journey to statehood first. In the grand timeline of history, Goa's recognition as an Indian state is relatively recent. It was only in 1987 that Goa was declared the 25th state of the Indian Union. Before statehood, Goa had a tumultuous past, with periods of rule by the Mauryaans, the Portuguese, and even a brief stint as a Union territory post its liberation from Portuguese rule in 1961. Statehood was a significant milestone for Goa, marking its firm and final integration with India. It signified the end of an era of flux and the beginning of a new chapter of self-governance and regional identity. Moving on to the fourth fact, the Konkani language. The story of Goa would be incomplete without mentioning Konkani, the mother tongue of the Goan people. Konkani serves as a vital thread that weaves together the diverse communities of Goa, binding them into a cohesive cultural fabric. The importance of Konkani goes beyond mere communication. It is a living testament to Goa's rich history and a reflection of its multi-layered influences. The language is a fascinating blend, with words and phrases borrowed from Sanskrit, Portuguese, Arabic, and even some African languages. Konkani was not always recognized for its significance. There were periods in history when the language was suppressed, particularly during Portuguese rule. However, the resilient Goan spirit ensured its survival. Today it stands as one of the 22 officially recognized languages of India, and is a source of immense pride for the people of Goa. In essence, Goa's statehood and the Konkani language are more than mere facts. They are symbols of the state's resilience and diversity, reflections of its tumultuous past and beacons of its vibrant present. These elements are key to understanding Goa's unique identity today. And now, the top 3 facts about Goa's history. Let's dive into the third fact. Goa's beaches, today a paradise for sunseekers, have a humble beginning as quiet fishing villages. Picture this: small huts scattered along the coastline, fisher folk hauling in their daily catch, the air filled with the scent of salt and fish. Over time, these tranquil villages morphed into bustling tourist hotspots. The transformation began in the late 60s and early 70s when Western hippies seeking an escape from the mainstream discovered these pristine beaches. The influx of tourists led to the development of beach shacks, resorts, and an entire industry catering to the needs of these visitors. And thus, Goa's beaches evolved from tranquil fishing villages to vibrant tourist destinations. Moving on to the second fact, the growth of tourism. Goa's tourism boom didn't just happen overnight. It was a gradual process, fueled by the state's rich cultural heritage, beautiful landscapes, and warm, hospitable people. The Portuguese influence on Goa's architecture, food, and music has given it a unique charm that draws tourists from all over the world. Today, tourism is a major contributor to Goa's economy, providing employment to thousands of people and adding to the state's vibrant multicultural fabric. And finally, the first fact: Goa today. Goa has brilliantly balanced its rich past and vibrant present. While it has rapidly modernized, it has also managed to retain its unique cultural identity. Whether it's the charming old-world houses, the bustling spice markets, the serene beaches, or the lively festivals, Goa continues to be a melting pot of cultures and experiences. It has evolved into a place where tradition and modernity coexist, where the rhythm of the past beats in harmony with the pulse of the present. These top 3 facts highlight Goa's transformation and its vibrant present. So there we have it.